Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Traum gameplay. So I will be resuming the main story. Let's do this. Okay, so I am doing both the new event and Traum at the same time. And like the way I've planned it is that I will be doing Traum one day. The next day I will be doing the event. Like this I'm going to continue. So I think yesterday, Bakin's event gameplay was uploaded. I'm saying I think because it still hasn't been uploaded. I'm pre-recording this, so I'm not really. I think it should have been already uploaded. So today it is Tron. Next day will probably be the event again, and like this I'm going to try to do it because I need to continue the event alongside this because otherwise I need to farm and do the other stuff. So it'll be like that. It's a bit difficult because now both of these are like overlapping with each other, so it's a bit difficult, but yeah, let's do it. We're almost more than halfway through the main story, so it'll be a little bit more. So let's go. All right, so today we will be doing this section 14, all out war, reinstatement realm, first half. Let's do this. All right. That's all, my queen. So they got Zhang Jue, did they? Well, no matter. You're not upset, my queen? Without Vice Commander Zhang Jue leading us, I don't know how. He's still here. Come on, Zhang. There you go. Well, yeah, as expected. Oh, was I dead? Looks that way. Poor thing. How? It's either some sort of cloning technique or a noble phantasm with a similar effect. I don't care. The point is, Zhang Jue is still here. Isn't that enough? Yes, my queen. Alright, so how do we defeat this dude? This guy just pops out back again after we defeat him. Like, now, what was I doing again? A pity this technique or whatever it is doesn't allow you to retain your other self's memories. So I'm guessing this is like something that the master is doing. I thought for a moment I was thinking maybe it's Zhang Jue's own doing, or maybe this is Grimhild's doing somehow, But no, I don't think this is Zhang Jue's doing either. It's probably the master's influence why this is happening. Or you know what? Let's see. Yeah, you left this for yourself in case something like this happened. Ah, smart. Oh, I see. It looks as though I suffered quite a painful defeat. Indeed, I know this doesn't really change anything important, but I can't abide the thought of them believing they can trifle with us, escape retribution. Shall we retaliate in full force then? Yes, we will follow the reinstatement realm's lead. Oh, might I ask why? The reinstatement realm is preparing to attack the righteous realm. It's obvious from the way they've organized the army. So, they're not coming after us. No, it seems Constantinos understands he needs to take risks. Right. If his noble cause is ever to triumph over our wicked one. Johanna. Yes? It's not that I don't believe you, I do, but let me go over it again just to make sure I understand correctly. Was this something told to you in no uncertain terms, or was it more ambiguous in nature? The latter, ambiguous. I received a divine revelation which I then passed on to you, that's all. I'm afraid I cannot explain it or offer any logical insight. I can't even be sure it wasn't entirely false. But you heard it all the same, yes? I did. It said, if you fight the righteous realm, your victory is assured. Okay, that's interesting. I'll let you decide whether to believe it or not. Bradamante? Yes, your Imperial Majesty? What do you make of Johanna's revelation? Do you think we can defeat Charles the Great? I do. I believe that Charles the Great ruling over the righteous realm is either an impostor or she knows it, or that his real capabilities have somehow been sealed away. Right. Why do you believe that? Well, she's one of the paladins, because he never showed himself during that operation. The Charles the Great I know would never be that cautious, yeah. You think? If I were in his position, I think I would take every precaution I could and then some. Yeah, because you're more of a defender. I doubt that's the case about Charles the Great. And come on, this is Bradamante. She would know Charles the Great way more than you do. Like, if he had been surrounded to run a nation, then yes, I could see that. But he would never act so timidly if he had been summoned here to win a Holy Grail war. He was always the soul to lead from the front, no matter the circumstances. Then what about his two knights, Roland and Astolfo? What about them? They're the reason we believe the righteous realm's Charles the Great is who he claims to be. Why would two of these... Oh, I see. Paladins knowingly prop up an impostor. That is a very good question, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Why are they even following? You have it backwards. Oh. Propping up an impostor is exactly the kind of thing those two would do. We paladins always try to live our lives according to our chivalric principles. And one of those principles is to always do what we believe to be right, even if it means acting dishonorably, like she's doing now. And while we're on the subject, even if the real Charles the Great were there, if someone else were claiming to be him and he felt it was for a good reason, he wouldn't have a problem with it. That's exactly what's happening, because of the whole thing with Seton. He was just like that. I see. That just leaves one last factor. According to Moriarty, Galtier is currently hiding out in the Righteous Realm, and they can't possibly have the manpower to spare to send troops to the Revenge Realm as well. It seems it's time to settle things. Oh boy, here we go. Bradamante, assemble our troop of top officers. We're going to march on the Righteous Realm right away. Don't look so surprised. I know very well that I'm taking a major risk. But even so, we need to bring the fight to the Righteous Realm, and we must do so now. The Revenge Realm has just lost Zhang Jue and lost a number of troops in battle against the Righteous Realm. Okay, so obviously it makes sense. He also doesn't know Zhang Jue is actually still there. This is the best, if not the only chance for us to strike. We need to take the Righteous Realm out now before they can grow any stronger. Is that clear, Johanna? Right, so I can see they think that Zhang Jue is gone. So Constantinos is like, okay, now that they're recovering from that, I can take care of the Righteous Realm. If he knew that Zhang Jue is still fine, I doubt he would have taken this decision to go against the Righteous Realm. Because now that they will be fighting Righteous Realm, both Righteous Realm and the Reinstatement Realm will be down in their attack. In defense, they'll lose a lot of people, and it'll give the opportunity for the Revenge Realm to swoop in and probably get the win against both of them. So, he thinks that Revenge Realm will not come because Zhang Jue is not there. But that is a fatal error because he has no clue that Zhang Jue is fine. So it's not that they'll be sitting back now, recovering from the loss. They will come straight at us. Then I have just one request. Take me with you. Oh God. But Lady Johanna, I can't stay here alone doing nothing but praying. If you're going to take this risk, then we should bet everything we have on it. I don't want to just sit here safe and useless, waiting to see what happens. It'll be alright. I'm a servant too. Alright, but I insist you stick to providing support from the rear. Of course. I would never make trouble by trying to do something like fighting on the front lines. Then that's fine. I'll stick to the front line, you to the rear. This shall be our first great battle since the foundation of our realm. Let's go make sure we win it. Agreed. I'll go summon the officers right now. The winds of change has begun to blow. On this day, the Reinstatement Realm began working relentlessly to break free of the stalemate with the neighboring realms. Even if the other realms were to learn of their plans, they would be powerless to stop the Reinstatement Realm from riding into battle. What's more, Constantinos XI had another trick up his sleeve. A plan to drag Charles the Great himself onto the battlefield, whether he was an impostor or not. It was a very simple plan, but that very simplicity made it impossible to counter. Right. A few days after Zhang Jue's assassination. Well. Pardon me, what's this about the situation having suddenly changed? Yeah, what happened? Here, take a look at this. A manifesto? I see. So the reinstatement realm is openly declared war against us, as well as requesting an audience with Charles the Great. Quite a bold tactic. Yeah, that's how he's going to drag him out. I take it is Constantinus' way of trying to drag Charles the Great onto the battlefield? That's right. We received this manifesto from reinstatement realm soldiers during our skirmishes with them over the last few days. Needless to say, all the other servants in the righteous realm know about this as well. Wait, so they were fighting and the other soldiers were like, oh, here we go. Before we fight, hey, here you go. Obviously they didn't do that, I know that, but it's kind of funny to imagine that. Before they started their battle, they were like, oh, here we go, a manifesto. Yeah, let's fight now. Oh boy. I see, so then you have no choice but to go to the battlefield in response. They don't? Well, yeah, I guess, because, you know, the soldiers, the army of our, you know, of this, they, if now that Charles the Great has been directly summoned by, you know, like, them, they will expect Charles the Great to come and go, and all of us to ride into battle. If we don't do that, then people's faith in us will go down, or something like that. I think is going to happen, because he directly called us out. If we don't reply in kind, you know, like, people who are allied to us, they will, you know, they will not be happy about it. They'll be like, oh, they insult, like, you know, they did this and you didn't retaliate, like that kind of thing. No. There's no way someone as legendary as Charles the Great wouldn't defend his honor. Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was trying to find. Yeah, even if it meant acting a little illogically. A hero like that can't get escape that need. What do you think, Count Vlad? I'd like to hear your opinion as well. We cannot ignore this manifesto. Our next battle with the reinstatement realm will be an all-out war. We cannot even depend on the natural defenses to aid us here. Not when our opponent has also designated a particular battlefield. Can't we negotiate for a battlefield more advantageous to us? Quite so. Even if we cannot fight here, where we have the greatest advantage, I would like to avoid a direct clash on an open field, yeah. All that aside, I'm impressed at this manifesto's construction. Whoever wrote it has done a tremendous job of conveying both passion and level-headedness. It is exactly the correct way to strike at our pride in being Charles the Great's subjects, so to force them onto the battlefield. Now that you mention it, there have been some rumors going around about Charles the Great being an imposter. Yeah? Yes, we're aware. I've told the assassin to try and keep them in check, but rumors have a way of spreading, especially explosive ones like this. It's a reinstatement realm, yeah. They're taking the fight to us on all fronts. So, does this mean I need to go to the front line? We will need to hide your appearance, of course, yeah, but how do we do that? If we do not, the other servants will immediately recognize you're a knight, not an emperor. Like, how do they do that? Like, Don Quixote is kind of short, isn't he? And I'm pretty sure people know that Charles the Great is definitely not at the same height as him. So maybe some kind of a like spell, like a magecraft to, but then again, if the casters will easily figure it out, then I don't know. We're planning to put up curtains around his carriage. Okay, just like we do here on the throne. Okay, so he won't be going directly out. He will be in a carriage. Okay. As long as we are wary of assassination attempts when we go to the front line, I think it should be a reasonable solution. Yes, that should be fine. The problem is, who should we send there? It's just gonna be Don Quixote. Isn't it just gonna be Don Quixote? What do you think? I don't think me being there is a good idea. Just thinking about being on the battlefield makes my voice quiver. I would only be a matter of time until I did something strange. I don't think I could handle it, even with Sancho there. I'm no longer capable of fighting on a real battlefield. Oh, sir. Then someone else will need to take his place. Yeah, like... I'm afraid neither myself, Astolfo, or Roland would be suitable. Our army already knows me. Oh yeah, that's true. As their general, and they are of course well acquainted with Astolfo and Roland as well. Maybe Kadok? I was going to say Fujimaru, but Fujimaru is also pretty well known. Kadok is, I think, I don't know. Holmes, yeah, Holmes can... Maybe Holmes can do it. True, my face isn't as well known as yours. Yeah, and he's very smart as well. And I could fool them further if I would employ disguise noble phantasm. But I would also need to demonstrate my abilities as Charles the Great. Oh yeah, Baritsu won't work, and that my noble phantasm might not be able to manage. Yeah. So that just leaves Mr. Fujiman. Oh my god. I know it's a short notice, but would you take on the role of Charles the Great? Really? You know what? I guess that makes sense. Because Fujiman looks exactly like him. If you think about it. Yeah, he looks exactly like Charlemagne. You know, the face and everything. But if this was Gudako, I guess then that would have been, yeah. But like, fortunately, my Fujimaru is Gudao. So they look exactly the same. Oh my god. That's a big ask. Whoa, 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 hold on. You want to make Fujimaru into Charles the Great. Don't you think that's a tall order? It would be a tall order regardless of who plays the part. Yeah, that's true. And a dangerous one as well. There will doubtless be servants who attempt to kill Charles the Great. But Mr. Fujimaru has ways of protecting himself against other servants. Yeah, I guess. He summons. Precisely, our master can use simple summons to call on other servants to fight for him at a moment's notice. What's more, he has amply proven his ability to command a multitude of heroes across all singularities and lost spells. Even if the enemy should take him by surprise, he should be perfectly capable of responding in turn. Yeah, alright, I guess if he can pull out a good servant out of his hat, that might not actually be crazy, totally crazy. Yeah? By rights, it should be my job to keep my master safe from harm, but even if I had not lost my power, commanding the army would still require my full attention. Still, I could assign thousands of servants to protect you if you are to pose as Charles the Great. There are risks to be sure, but overall this plan seems as though it could work. So what happens if Fujimaru can't do it for whatever reason? In that scenario, I shall just have to play the part myself. My disguised noble phantasm should help with that. Okay. But then if you did that, Fujimaru would still be staying close to you the whole time anyway, right? Indeed he would. As I am presently a Chaldean servant, I cannot well leave my master's side and go off on my own. So basically it almost doesn't matter which one of you does this. Oh yeah, I guess, but you know. Correct! Oh, enough of this! If that's how it is, then we're better off just making Fujimaru the new Charles the Great and having done with it. That way the other servants would be far more likely to protect you than they would if you were just another attendant. Yeah, that's true. We have another possible solution we'd like to recommend. Oh, what? Oh. What if we just ran away? Okay, nah man. Where? Where would we run? Run away? Us? Good one, Lady Sancho. Ha! You're not kidding? We may not be able to run away, but the Chaldeans can, and perhaps they should. No, I don't think we could. Like, we have to do this, otherwise it's a problem. Running away, huh? I suppose that is an option. No way! Come now, is whining really the way to go about this? That is indeed an option, but taking it would only make the situation worse. Yeah. We cannot allow a large singularity like this to inscribe itself in human history. It is just as much of a threat to humanity as the 7 singularities, the 6 lost spells, and even unusual singularities like Heiankyo and Tunguska. If only we could reason with them. Alright, Master. From here on out, you will play the role of Charles the Great. I'll prepare a costume for you right away, sir. You could be one of the Imperial Guards. Oh, a promotion! Yeah, you think this is a promotion? You were actually the king for a moment. Don't you mean demotion? No, I guess he's talking about like his actual life. Like he actually became like a... In that way, I guess it is a promotion. We have plenty of ways to change your voice. All you need to do is learn the gestures and need to make as a silhouette. I'll start formulating our strategy for the battle right away. Roland, come with me. Yes, sir. Astolfo, I want you and Don Quixote to stay by my master's side. But be ready to fly into battlefield on your hippogriff at a moment's notice. You will be our commander unit for this operation. Aye, aye, sir. I'll do my very best. That just leaves the negotiations for the battlefield. Sancho, Holmes, I would like you two to handle that. The reinstatement realm has designated a wide open plain within their territory as their preferred site. Do what you can to keep us away from such a place. I think we can manage that. Oh, this is a classic negotiation tactic of the door in the face variety. Door in the face, huh? What do you mean you don't know about it, Astolfo? No, I don't. You mean, do you, Roland? Of course I do. Holmes, would you mind explaining it to him? Yeah? Okay. Oh, come on. You have no idea either, do you? It's when you open negotiations with a demand you know will be rejected, then work your way more to a realistic, but still an advantageous one. Ah, nice. Okay. People have made use of it since time immemorial. It's just like when merchants use impossibly high prices on certain items to make a slash price look reasonable. Ah, now I get it. I've been ripped off like that a bunch of times. Well, yeah. Why am I not surprised? Hey, I don't like haggling. It makes me feel guilty. I suspect the site Constantinos actually wants is an open field near the border between the realms that gives them a slight advantage over us. And the site I know of the best fits that criteria is the Plains of Ani, right here. True, if I were the reinstatement realm side, this is where I would want to fight the battle. And from our perspective, it looks like a much better choice than the initial proposal, which only suited them. That must be their true aim. I can't decide whether to loathe them for their cunning praise or praise them for their effort. I'll do my best to find compromise for a location that gives us an advantage. Let me choose a few possible sites now. Depending on the situation, I may join you for the negotiations as well. Alright, let's do this. The winds of change has begun to blow. Both the righteous realm and the Chaldea were feeling the waves of history crashing down upon them. The singularity, almost imperceptibly small on a global scale, was on the verge of rocking the foundation of history itself. Heroes praised for their virtue, anti-heroes derided as monsters. Heroes who had slain 100 people, anti-heroes who protected 1,000. Here, they would do nothing more than try to kill one another. One could argue, in a sense, this singularity brought equality to the world. With no national or racial differences to drive them apart, they were united in the desire to rebel against proper human history. And so, even as they turned a blind eye to the futility of their bloodshed, or willfully embraced it, these men and women, all known to be heroes, remained locked in a vicious combat with no end in sight. Right. Okay, so war has. Oh, okay, we're here now. I'm surprised the righteous realm sent you here as their messenger. Oh, Vlad is here. It's because I no longer have my servant powers. We agreed that made me a fitting choice for an envoy, last emperor of Rome. I'm not so sure. We know that you're the one who whipped the righteous realm's army into shape. Taking you captive may not quite halve their strength, but it would certainly be a painful loss, no? You're thinking too small, Emperor, or perhaps you were just curious how I would react. I would never have come here if I was worried about being taken prisoner. My army's training is complete. I have absolute faith in their performance no matter who leads them. Besides, harming me now would be a stain upon the reinstatement realm's reputation. Yeah, you think after calling us out and acting all righteous, you're gonna do something like this? Yeah, it's going to make all the people that, all the subjects very disappointed in you. Especially since your realm is called the righteous realm and you do something like this. What if I decided I no longer care about keeping up appearances? I doubt that. Not now, at least. Such attitudes can only be indulged up to a point. You have no choice but to let me return simply by virtue of who you are. Of course, things would be very different if the revenge realm did not exist. Right on all counts. Very well then, enough of this pretense. I've been told you wish to designate Thermium for our battlefield, rather than the Plains of Ani that connects our two realms. That's right, did we not already say as much in writing? Surely you have given it thorough consideration by now. Any further time spent thinking about it would be wasted. The fact is, these negotiations were a foregone conclusion the moment you agreed my visit. You argue your case quite elegantly, Drackle, or were you perhaps told to say ahead of time? Why? Okay, I think he's gonna get mad now. He just called him. Indeed I was. While I could have handled these negotiations myself, why do so when there is more expert counsel to follow? Hmm. Constantinos turns to the count's request over in his mind. The righteous realm's choice of Sirmium came as a surprise to the reinstatement realm servants in charge of military strategy. Oh, why so? They all knew the righteous realm would never agree to fight in the plains of Ani, yeah, but they also expected the righteous realm would want to hold the battle in their own territory, where they enjoy strong natural defenses. Oh, that's what surprised him. If they had, Constantinos and his advisors would have agreed to those terms. Such a cowardly choice of venue would give them credence to the rumors that Charles the Great was in fact an impostor. Ah, I see, that was his plan. With the accompanying boost to his soldiers' morale, the experience and a good strategy, Constantinos and his advisors were confident in their chances of victory. Okay, so this brought this whole plan completely down. I'm guessing this is probably like Holmes's idea maybe, or maybe Holmes and Vlad, both of them. Instead, the righteous realm had designated a field within reinstatement realm territory. Bruh. That's interesting. Of course, the field would not provide reinstatement realm an opportunity to crush them under sheer weight of numbers. Sirmium was one of the numerous abandoned towns on the borders between realms. A town full of weathered caster-made buildings and bounded fields that no longer served their original purpose. As soon as this town was suggested as a possible battlefield, Constantinos sent scouts to survey it. By then it was already too late. What the? Oh my god! Yo! An imposing fortress now stood in place of the once abandoned town. That is wild. Perhaps Castus has constructed it in an instant, or maybe golems and servants had built it by hand. Wow, that was smart, I guess, in a way. Erecting a castle overnight was an unusual feat for servants, but by no means an impossible one. His suspicions growing, Constantinos had sent out servants to investigate the remains of the other border towns, and found himself goggling at their reports. Towns that were once debris and rubble now played home to heavily fortified castles. Strongholds across the borders were stuffed with astonishing number of scouts. Constantinos has been hoping to face the righteous realm on their own land. He knew the added hardships would raise his servants' morale and convey the impression that their opponent's ruler, Charles the Great, was an impostor. Together, those two factors would ultimately lead the reinstatement realm to victory. At least that was what Constantinos had thought. Of course, if Charles the Great proved not to be an impostor, that entire strategy would go right out the window. This is why Constantinos told no one his suspicions regarding Charles the Great's identity, beyond a small handful of his most trusted officer. I see. Regardless, he knew he had no choice but to agree to his opponent's terms. The righteous realm had chosen to hold the battle on reinstatement realm. Interesting. So wait, so they didn't even realize that all of them were making like fortifications in their own land? I guess they probably were too concentrating too much on other stuff that they probably didn't realize. But shouldn't, I don't know, if something is happening on their land, shouldn't scouts be reporting to them oh, this is what happened? Oh no, he said overnight. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it happened overnight. Yeah, so yeah, that would be, yeah, okay. And now the thing is, as he says, he cannot let this go. He cannot be oh no, we will fight somewhere else. He has to accept it because the righteous realm has designated the battlefield which lies in their land. So if they try to say that, oh no, not here, that will bring down his reputation, and probably everyone else, all the soldiers will probably lose their faith on him, which will bring down morale and stuff like that. Even if they had already completed their fortifications and were fully prepared to engage reinstatement realm forces, it would seem to an outside observer that the righteous realm had bravely chosen to make a stand in a hostile territory, where word to spread that Charles the Great had launched an invasion of their realm rather than the reverse as intended. The effect on morale would be disastrous. Right. It seems you may have us bested in terms of preparing for the battle. But do you think our tactics was cowardly? Not at all. Very well then, we shall see you in Sirmium. We shall meet you in the field and best you with sheer might. Okay. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Escort our guest to the border. Treat him with the utmost care. Understood. This way, Sir Envoy. Thank you, O great Emperor. As one who hails from the same time as yourself, it will be an honor to face you in battle. I do not fight for honor. The next time we meet, you will receive no mercy from me. Perfect. I was just thinking the same. By the way, how is Charles the Great? I trust everything is well with him. Oh, I don't know if I say that. Just now, he's likely going out of his mind trying to decide what to wear to the war. Huh? Which is true, actually. Fujimaru needs to put on a disguise. When next we meet, Great Emperor, it shall be on the field of battle. Oh my god, yo. Going around without a single servant for protection is even more nerve-wracking than I thought. Kadok, why are you going back to Fort Asgog? Oh. It's a good bet that no one's gonna bother us there now that it has been destroyed, right? Especially since Creamhill's army likely focuses all their attention on the battle between Righteous Realm and Reinstatement Realms. And it looks like I was right. We've barely seen any enemies so far. Okay, so is he going there to like figure out what they were trying to do over there? Probably. What I mean is, because there's still something there. Holmes said the same thing, remember? That Fortress Feng Shui wasn't meant to keep Zhang Jue safe. He wanted to protect something. I want to find out what it is. I feel like that's a very dangerous thing you're doing without any servant. I think that's why Gordolf signed off on this solo mission. He knows that there's still something there too. But going there alone, that's just... I'll be fine. Huh? It's just a hunch, but I get the sense I'm still not alone. Okay, here's the thing. I remember, like one of the previous videos, he felt a chill. At that point of time, I was like, wait, is somehow Anastasia involved with this? So, that's the thing. And I think like one of the comments also kind of hinted that something is going on with Kadok. So I get the feeling that it's somehow Anastasia is involved in some way or the other to protect Kadok. I don't know exactly how, but something related to that. Like in that video, I didn't mention anything because I was like, how can Anastasia be involved in this? Yeah, but obviously chill means ice, so it makes sense because this is Kadok. So you know what, let's wait and see. So I'm just gonna go there, see what I can find out and head back. I'll be fine. Just don't forget to check in regularly. I know, believe me, I don't want you using this collar off me. I'm not going to do that, I'm just worried about you. Is something wrong? Nah, it's nothing. I was just surprised at how well human you sounded, bruh. What do you mean by that? I mean, your emotions are a lot easier to read now. Maybe you were always like that and I just didn't realize. Then again, maybe you changed after meeting Fujimaru. I mean, he's nothing if not laid back. That's true, we've traveled a lot together. I'm human, so I feel I need to do what I can to grow and change in the right way. Me, I haven't changed at all. I'm the same guy I was when I got assigned to Team A. The same guy when I betrayed proper human history. I'm just afraid to die, so I'll do whatever it takes to survive, even if it means going against your master, the guy who saved the whole damn world. Betrayal after betrayal, and here I am, humiliated but still alive. Kadok, I know what you and the other cryptos went through. I won't say you didn't have any other choice, but that doesn't mean you have to... Oh, don't worry about me, I'm just being angsty. Angsty? Yeah, believe me, I've never accepted death as long as there was any other option. Didn't I promise as much? Anyway, still half a day to go to the fort, huh? How's the war shaping up? Well, there's been some good news. The Reinstatement Realm agreed to our choice of battlefield. Yeah, there was no choice. They had to agree. Yeah, then I guess all that left now is to fight. Right. Oh, and also... Oh, well, you see, Master's actually... Right, I'm guessing he put on all the disguise or whatever. Yeah! It's so imperial. Well, of course, you're supposed to be Charles the Great, so they decided to go with the 3 Gs. What? Gold, gorgeous, and glorious. Yeah? Okay. And if you're wondering, there's no particular reason they went with G words. There isn't. There isn't. Not a great sign when one of the real Charles's knights is laughing at you. It'll be okay. You'll need a good, ostentatious aura like this. Yeah, you'll be fine. Totally fine. Probably. Maybe? I'm so glad I got demoted to Imperial Bodyguard. You should change back to your golden armor too, sir. Really? Don't you think it's a bit flashy for a country bumpkin of a knight like me? Not at all, sir. You're an Imperial Bodyguard now, so you need to look the part. Now, go on, get changed. Alright. Nice. Ta-da! Now that's gorgeous. And golden. Wahaha, you think so? You know, I do feel more like an Imperial Bodyguard now that I'm wearing this. What a sight, seeing both of you dressed so dazzlingly. But aren't they gonna stand out too much on the battlefield? It'll be fine, since we are going to have them both stay inside the curtain. Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. Oh, your new outfits suit you both well. You really think so? Okay, if nobody else will say it, I will. You both look ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh lord. I wouldn't go that far. I love it. They're hilarious. Yeah. The fact that Don Quixote is also getting the same treatment. Just what every emperor wants to hear. Now then, to business. We were fortunate for our opponent agreed to our choice of locations for the battle. The odds are still stacked against us in pretty much every other sense though. Indeed, once again the loss of my servant powers is a heavy blow. But there is nothing to be gained from mourning what is lost. I will simply do what I can. Must as best as I can. Our soldiers are all at their stations, Count Vlad. Good. Oh ho, if it isn't Charles the Great. Hey there, Chuck. Verily, 'tis I, Charles the Great. You're gonna be just fine if you're cracking jokes like that. Master, would you take that outfit off for now? Is something wrong? This is the town where we will face off against the reinstatement realm. It would be wise for my master to... Okay, yeah, that's true. To survey the area and get a sense of that place. Yeah, so we can go now as Fujimaru. Roland, will you throw him around? I would do it myself, but I don't wish to draw undue attention. You got it. Alright, master, let's get going, shall we? Okay. Okay, so this is Sirmium. Caster, we need a bounded field around this armory. Got it, I'll start making a multi-layered bounded field now. We need more enhanced explosive great bows. Are they ready here yet? I have a message from the production team about that. They said, shut up, we're making them as fast as we can. Want to say that to my face? I was just passing on what they said. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh, nice job, Berserker. Just put that giant tree down in front of the gate. Out of my way! Here, Lancer, we need to get more supply. Good, next we need to arrange everything we have. A clear 360-degree view from this building. Alright, servants, let's get to work. Okay, let's get this stuff inside. Put your backs onto it. Everyone's so fired up. Well, the big battle is coming up pretty soon, so... Fujimaru, is that you? That voice, this is Seton. Yep. Hey, guess who? Oh. Okay, wait, doesn't Roland know? Huh, where did Roland go? Looks like he ran off that way. Anywho, I guess I ended up following you here without even realizing what I was doing. So, you're about to settle things with the one and the other realms, huh? Yup. Constantinos, huh? Sure didn't expect him to go on the offensive. Do you know him? Oh no, just his reputation. Constantinos, the last emperor of the Byzantine Empire, of the Eastern Roman Empire. The man who kept Constantinople safe, only to end up fighting and falling in battle all alone. Now he's an emperor rebelling against proper human history. Can we beat him? Good question. Honestly, I put your chances of victory at 4:6. No, make that 3:7. It's not looking great. Yeah, well. But now that things are in motion, you've just gotta go through it no matter what. Can't waste time worrying while you're in the thick of it. If you can see a pitfall ahead, the easier way to jump over it is with the running start, right? Of course, sometimes the hole's just too big to do anything about it. As for me, I'm afraid I'm still as useless as ever. Sorry, I can't help. I hope you don't mind too much. I'm just glad you're here. I see, then I'm glad I've somehow stayed alive so far. Alright, I've got something for you to pass on to Count Vlad and Sherlock Holmes. From what I've seen, the reinstatement realm really means business. My bet is that means Pope Johanna will show up too. Yeah. Her presence would be a huge morale boost for the reinstatement realm's troops. So, watch out for that. Got it. Oh my god, they're going to get some buffs. Okay, I'm gonna get going. See you later, comrade. Why did Roland leave? Like, do you know that guy? He was a fellow inmate in the Revenge Realm. The Revenge Realm, I see. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I ran off like that. I can't really explain it. I just suddenly got the sense it'll be best if I keep my distance. Right, yeah, so he doesn't have an idea, but he probably instinctively feels it or something. Ah well, enough of that. I'm going to keep looking around. Make sure everything is in good shape. Welcome back, Master. Something on your mind? Yushu's having a rough time, yeah? Stupid talismans. All I've been doing this whole time is writing talismans, writing more talismans, and writing even more talismans. It's endless. That does sound difficult. What about the town? How did things look there? I got a bird's eye view of the place and it's definitely looking more like a fortress than a town right now. Indeed. We have a great many large weapons designed to be effective even against servants. I admit I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to war in general, much less siege battles. But I can certainly understand that this fortress is as heavily fortified as we can make it. Yeah, but those defenses will still only hold up against phantom spirits or servants without noble phantasms. Honestly, I could break through them myself if I really wanted to. And we certainly don't have numbers on our side, yeah. The enemy's army at 8,000 strong, with about 100 heroic spirits, whereas ours is 5,500 including heroic spirits. Oh, well. So, the question is, can the city's defenses hold out well enough to make up for the numbers disadvantage? Or will our opponent break through those defenses, servants and all? I'm afraid it's impossible to say this at the point. Fortunately, we have options open to us beyond just sitting and praying. Oh, like what? As they say, Mr. Astolfo, know thy enemy. Who is our opponent? How and in what way will they act? 8,000 is certainly an imposing number, but functionally they are a single army with a single will. I am therefore able to better deduce their likely actions and motivations. Ah, interesting. Sweet, that sounds promising. Oh, that reminds me, I have a message for you, Holmes. Oh yeah, Sethon. Wonder what message? So Johanna maybe, it was, okay, yeah, the Johanna's coming here, yeah, that was the message, I forgot. So Johanna may be coming as well. I can see that sense in that. Given her pain, her ideals, and the importance of this battle, I'd say her proactive involvement in her realm's military is all but assured. Why would Johanna come? I suspect she feels responsible. She has no wish to rebel against proper human history, nor has her master inscribed in her the urge to do so. She's perfectly ordinary servant from proper human history. Right. Okay, interesting. That would make sense. So then why is she... I guess she got involved in that whole thing because technically Constantinos is trying to, is rebelling against proper human history because of her, because he wants to rebel against the humanity that rejected Johanna, and Johanna feels responsible for that. That is why, even though she doesn't have any kind of urge to rebel, she's still staying there because of duty, because of the fact that they're fighting for her. That's why she feels responsible. That's why she's there. Huh? Okay, yeah, that would make sense because she did, like, it did seem like she had no urge because when we went to the reinstatement room, she's the one who tried to help us out. My sins are many. People dying is a sad and terrible thing. People living is a noble, beautiful thing. To take the life of another is one of the most sinful things one can do. Does this sin fall on my shoulders? I'm a fictional person, a character made of dreams, delusions, hope, and despair. Am I responsible if those concepts lead to people's deaths? Should I be? Of course I should. I am the cause of death and injury, even if indirectly. Even so, there's no denying that in this texture of reality I'm being defined by its insubstantiality. My dreams, my entire life was false. I feel as though everything about me has been rejected and tossed aside. I know it's unfair for me to vent my frustration like this, but even so, I just couldn't see any other way to quell this anger raging inside me. Johanna? I'm ready. Let's go to war. I take the hand extended to me and set off for the battlefield. Though I feel the weight of my sins, though I know one day I shall burn for my crimes, for I am about to wage war. Yeah, there you go. Right, so she is like she's not one of the... Oh, we will be fighting someone, don't know who. Oh boy, who should we take? I'll just take this. I don't think... I'm not even sure who to take, so I'm just going to keep this. Incoming message? Constantinos's army got like 8,000 soldiers. I count 3,000 in the vanguard, 3,000 in the middle, and 2,000 on the rear guard. Constantinos 11 himself has been spotted in the vanguard. Really? The Emperor himself plans on leading the charge? Unlikely. He's most probably there to wage a war of words. Okay. With our own Charles the Great. What are we gonna do? Yeah. Not to worry, I have already planned for this precise contingency. Astolfo, I trust your noble phantasm's horn can also be used as a regular horn? Huh? Yeah, of course. As long as I don't use it to activate my noble phantasm, it just makes horn noises. Well, makes sense. Then, let's do that. I will have a caster use a spell to amplify your voice. We certainly cannot afford to send our Emperor to the front line the way they do theirs. Yeah. I'll tell you what to say. All you need to do is make sure that it's clearly without hesitation. Try to behave as though your every word is infused with absolute confidence and majesty. And toss in a dash of anger, the secret ingredient. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I am Constantinos, Emperor of the Reinstatement Realm, and I request an audience with Charles the Great, Emperor of the Righteous Realm. Unless, of course, there is some reason why he cannot show himself. Oh, here we go. Was that an elephant? Silence! Silence! Charles the Great is about to speak. Charles the Great. I see, he must be having a caster amplify his voice. I ask once again, will you grant me an audience? No. I am one of the fathers of the world, and so I weep to know of your existence. Tell me, my sons and daughters, why do you rebel against me? So you refuse to show yourself. Have you turned coward? You are the only coward here. You wish to bring yourself relief by seeing me in the flesh. You wish to denounce me, to claim me that I am an impostor so that you may have some peace for yourself as you enter this battle. Bro, Holmes is so like... if Holmes wasn't here, like in so many ways we would have been completely screwed. Like, these like battle of words and stuff. Like, he's hitting where it hurts actually. And and everyone, like, this is like the proper way to... But your scheme could only succeed if I were, in truth, an impostor. You come here believing that I am an impostor. I am certain rumors to that effect have already spread among your troops. Did you not once consider that this may be a ruse? If you soldiers truly believe that I am who I am, most would simply give up. And I am indeed Charles the Great, the father of Europe. Are you prepared to risk all on your intuition alone, Constantinos? Well done. You got me. It's true, if you really are Charles the Great, then my whole strategy will come crashing down before the battle even begins. Even if I'm certain you're an impostor, I cannot afford to risk everything on a gamble. Then, fight we shall, and once we are victorious, I will see who you are for myself. I shall see you on the battlefield. Damn. Got him. For now, at least. Oh man, that was exhausting. I can see that took quite a lot out of you. Still, you acquitted yourself admirably. Don't you agree, Count Vlad? Indeed he did. Now, my master, or should I say, Charles the Great, I shall do my utmost to lead the army to victory. Good luck. Thank you. You can use fast-sight spells to oversee the developing situation on the battlefield. If you think your support is needed anywhere, please don't hesitate to provide it. Holmes, Don Quixote, I leave the rest in your hands. Move out. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's go over our plan for taking the castle once again. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty, this is the map of Sirmium and the surrounding territory. Oh. As you can see, the city of Sirmium used to be positioned right between the Reinstatement Realm and the Righteous Realm. The east gate is protected by a nearby forest, and the west gate is guarded by a stone watchtower. Yes sir, however the north gate, which is also the closest to us, is completely exposed. We would have to go well out of our way to attack the south gate. So, what do we do? Well, the standard plan here would be to attack the north gate, but... you see my concerns? The absence of an apparent defenses, there is a serious concern. Yeah, it must have traps. We should expect the area to be covered in traps. Then what do you have us do, my liege? We'll wait for the cover of the night, then attack both the west and the east gate simultaneously. I feel like Holmes will literally read them like a book, and probably he will make sure we have countermeasures for everything. You know, he knows human psychology. He knows how what people will do in these type of situations. We'll split the vanguard in two forces, each will attack simultaneously. We may also send the middle guard to support if the situation calls for it. If all goes well, we will win in a single stroke. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. I'll decide the lineups myself. If circumstances change, I'll bring up the vanguard's rear myself. Is that clear? Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Glory to our Pope. How ironic that I now find myself attacking a stronghold rather than defending one, yeah. I suppose it just goes to show that life is full of surprises. Or life after death. You know. So, they are going to divide their forces and attack our east and west. I literally said that. I knew Holmes is going to... he's literally going to read them like a book, every single step that they take. That damn Holmes was right on the money. Bro, based on their army's current movements, I expect that they'll divide their vanguard in half and attack our east and west together. This is shaping up to become an unprecedented siege for both Constantinos and ourselves. We should therefore be cautious in our first steps. If we start to suffer casualties, we'll fall back immediately. If we find ourselves in a position of strength, we'll press the advantage as quickly and as best as we can. Remaining flexible should provide us with a safe middle ground. I would likely have reached the same conclusion myself. The worst possible outcome for our opponent is losing the entire vanguard in the first battle. Such a loss would even prompt a full withdrawal of their army. They are therefore likely to be cautious in the extreme, if not outright cowardly. That is as much as I can determine with the facts as at hand. The rest I leave to you. And you were right on the money. Are you ready, Forest Corps? Forest Corps. Oh, ready. Yeah, we're good, but did you just have to call us Forest Corps? It's kind of a crappy name. Then how about the Ranger Servant Squad? Now you're talking. Activate the spells once half of the enemy's force have made it inside. No, once half of the enemy forces have made it inside. Or when you think might be an opportune moment. Okay. Roland, Astolfo, are you at the west gate? Roland here, I'm just wrapping things up with Astolfo and the others now. Unlike at the east gate, you can probably expect a conventional frontal assault. They may have one or more servants as strong as you among them. Kill any servants you find and absolutely do not die. This was less of an order and more of a desperate hope. So crucial were the two paladins to the tightrope walk the plan required of them all. Roland and Astolfo knew that very well, which is why they were taking such a great risk. Well, you heard the count. We'd better not die or we will be in big trouble. I definitely don't want that. Count Vlad scares me more way than Chuck ever did. Huh? Does he really? It's probably because of some extra-dimensional beef he's got with me that I don't really get. Okay, I think I'm probably forgetting something. Maybe like some event or something that these two were at odds at, maybe? Oh, oh my god, okay, I just realized. It's freaking Apocrypha. I forgot that for a moment, that Vlad and Astolfo was both there. Yeah. Fate Apocrypha. yeah, right. Sure, pal, whatever you say. You there? Sir? Unlike the east side, our side's gonna see some serious action. Stay alive, but fight with your lives. Yes, sir. Wait, huh? I mean, fight like your lives depend on it. Wait, what? Fight with your lives. Okay. Why didn't you say so? Roger that. Oh, here we go. It's going to happen now. I can sense a spell nearby. Did you notice that, Captain? Notice what? I guess not. Somebody's cast a spell on the whole forest. Well, of course they have. Anyone fighting here would use the forest as cover to hide soldiers. They're probably not attacking because they've got only about half their troops here. I see. Well, as long as you understand. Okay, let's get started. Sir? I'm one of the Knights Hospitaller. My true name is... Stop that, you idiot! Why don't you just give your true name? Why would you just give your true name right off the bat? What? We already know each other's true names anyway, so I'd rather just slug it out of the face to face. Huh? What are you talking about? They can't have more than 200 servants hiding in the woods. There are 750 of us. Bro, just because of that you're just... Okay. That may be only half the force assigned to this gate, but still more than enough to crush them. Sheer numbers demolish just about any plan they can come. Okay, you're dumb. Huh? Oh, Jufu's spell has activated. You're right, sheer numbers do demolish most plans, which is why we came up with one of the few plans where they don't. Specifically this one. I'm afraid your good luck's run out and your bad luck's just beginning. This forest is about to become your own personal hell. This is a Taoist illusion I cooked up that used Shimen Dunjia. My unreturning formation may not be a work of art like Zhang Liang's, the Gongming's, yeah. But it's more than good to get the job done. Also, I'm afraid you made a little miscalculation in your numbers. It's not 200 against 750, it's 50 against 5. Wait, what? Huh? What the? Oh crap, we've been split up. Oh, okay. Damn it, figure out the spell and destroy it. Better hurry, time's running out. Dermot? Indeed, my true name is Dermot Erdevine. Now come, let's have a good clean fight. Right. Okay, here we go. The first battle of this war. Yep, and Johanna's giving her buffs and stuff. Wait, what? It's not a mystic code. Oh, damn. When you wear the Imperial robe into battle, apply to equip mystic code. Type them. Oh my god, what are these? Increase attack by 20% one turn. Damn, 20%? That's quite a lot. Countdown 99. Invincible 2 times, 1 turn, debuff immune and death immune. Damn. Increase NP gauge by 10%. Interesting. Let's use this. Yeah. Wait, what is this? To all allies, okay. That's huge. Like all allies, that is crazy. Oh wow. Alright, here we go. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. There's 2 more left. Yeah, there you go. Yep, 5 enemies. Oh, I didn't even need the Noble Phantasm. There you go. Nice. Alright, let's go. More fighting. Yeah. Wait, which bond is he in? I need to change him to after he gets to bond 5 I need to put someone else. I forgot who it was. Okay. Damn it! Target down. Stay alert, there are still plenty out there and we don't know what Lady Ju's space will wear off. I'll hang in there as long as I can, but as soon as I'm done, I'm done. Just letting you know now. Understood. I'll lure in them in the next 5 now. Show them the way in Japan. What the? Pardon me, my true name is Dermot Erdubin, and I am the Knight of the Righteous Realm. Now, have at you. Whoa, at least let me introduce myself too. Nah man, we ain't doing that. Here comes the first wave. All hands, prepare for battle. Yes sir, preparing to fire Noble Phantasm. Oh no. Crap, his spiritual origin's been damaged. Everyone, get back. Who was that? Damn it, they may have archers of their own. Sounded more like a gunshot. Yeah, to me. You sure that wasn't the gunner? This is that girl. I forgot her name. No, wait. She was... No, she was from the Revenge Realm, wasn't she? Oh, never mind. I think she was from the Revenge Realm, yeah. Who cares? Okay. Fire, fire, fire! Drendel! Go, Astolfo! I am going! Come on, Hippogriff! Bruh. Astolfo, look out! Huh? Whoa! Was that a flash, man? One of the Noble Phantasms is on my tail! Ah, it's homing on me! Oh no. It's so cute! Yeah? What? Oh my god. I guess it makes sense that have homing Noble Phantasm, even if it's not as famous as Kuhulins. Sir, is it just me or did Captain Astolfo forget what he was doing up there? He even said something about it being cute. Yeah, he did. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but he's nothing if not capricious. Yikes, that was a close one. I'd be dead paladin if I'd turned the other way. Oh hey, if it isn't my cute little Astolfo, glad you're still alive. Now go out there and do it again. Remember, we can't let them destroy this gate. You're sending me out there again? Don't I deserve a break? You see any other servants that can fly? You damn well better expect me to take advantage of a few mobile servants we have. I'd settle for anyone with a little agility. Damn it, Perseus! Where are you and Pegasus when we need you? Right. Oh boy. Okay. Hmm.
データは十分手玉にとって差し上げます。そのようにはい NSS サービスです。イノベーションを始めます。はい NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに言いました。それは絶えず見た滅びの最果てにありながら鳥は明日ロードツキャメル
Okay.
Sa どこから潰したあまり悩ませないよ完全判断よろしくてご用件言いましたそれは絶えず見た滅びの最果てにありながら鳥は明日ロードツキャメル さてどこから潰したもの完全判断よろしくて簡単に終わらないよ
Oh well, that didn't work. That's fine. Let me put this on. Okay, so
ご用件判断です分断する目障りですね内側から暗き身目を背けないで死になさいそれは絶えず見た滅びの最果てにありながら鳥は明日ロードツキャメル
okay, it's over. Yeah.
愛らしいウサギに狩られる気分はどうですか盗作的で癖になるでしょう
Right, and that was that battle. All right, let's go. More battle. Yeah. Yeah, you know, same team. Morgan and all that. Well, this isn't good. Looks like they've assembled people who can smash through. This is the West Gate. Enemy berserkers are hammering with us with their noble phantasms. We're pinned down out here and it's only a matter of time until they break down the gate. We need reinforcements now. I'll be right there. Astolfo, I'm trusting you to hold down the fort here. You got it. Assassin? Sir? Use your presence concealment to get behind them and throw them off balance. Don't worry about killing them, just make them think they've got a whole force flanking them. Yes, sir. Alright, I'm heading out for a bit. See you later. Oh, we're having curry for dinner tonight, so make sure you're back before the nightingale sings. Yeah, Astolfo? Astolfo, sometimes I have no damn clue what you're talking about. Bruh. Shut up! They don't call me Crazy Roland for nothing, you know. I can just go as wild as anyone. Durendal! Knee strike, Durendal. A shot to the delicates, then another Durendal. Right. Was that blow to the delicates really necessary? Nope. But you know how it is when you're raising hell and just want to start trying out nonsensical attacks, right? You know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of Konosuba's Aqua's God Blow, and her spamming God Blow and then suddenly using nature's beauty in the middle of it and then again spamming God Blow. Oh no. I really don't. Pretty sure that's just you. If you say so, yeah. Oh, Roland, it's really going at it, huh? Hey, you there, the caster and assassin, got a moment? Sir? I want you to pull Roland out and make him rest up when his time is right. Well, when he starts getting tired, really. He always uses way more magical energy than you'd expect, so you've gotta stop him before he pushes himself too far. He should know things are not the same as when he was alive, but I think he forgets when he gets all hyped up. Understood. Is it okay if I use a sedative spell on him then? Oh no, don't do that. Those things don't work too well on him, bro. I think. Yeah, just throw water on him. Then an assassin can drag him back. Throw water? Damn, really? Well understood. Okay. It's no use, there's too many of them. Lord Roland, what should we... Yeah, that's taking Roland away and he's all drenched. Well, there you go. I'm not done yet, I can still fight. I know you can, sir, but save it for later. Damn it, I can't believe it's all over already. Attention, Westgate troops. I've just sent you more reinforcement. Nice. Really? That's great. But I'm afraid it's going to take a lot more than a handful of soldiers to make any diff. I'll help you. Oh, Fujimaru's here. That caster. Okay, can you put up a bounded field or help us with the offense? Oh, so we're literally playing like a double role here. With like, we are there as Charles the Great, and then sometimes we come to the battlefield in a normal attire to help out. If nothing else could really use some... I'm gonna do some summoning, yeah. Yay, shadow servants. Right. Okay, yes. Like, I'm gonna summon Morgan. And Koyanskaya. Oh my god, there's 11. Doesn't matter. I have my crazy AoE team with me. Okay, I can take out 9 enemies like this, back to back, and then there'll be 2 left, and I can take them out with my critical attacks. Okay. Nice. Alright, 3 more. Here we go. Oh no, I won't be able to use my... Oh, that's a shame. Okay, it won't work that easily. Because oh no, I do have my... Okay, Fujima's using his normal Mystic Code. Okay, so yeah, I can take out 9 of them. You know, at the same time. And then 2 will be left. Alright, here we go. 3 more. So, wait a minute, let me think. No, let me keep that. There you go, 2 more left. Damn, look at that damage. That is crazy. 2 more. Now I'm gonna use this. This should do it. There you go. Easy. Oh, my Morgan became Bond 10. I got this Bond CE. Nice. Apply 15% special attack against round table knights and fae. What? Enemies with human attribute. Oh. Okay, just a minute, guys. I'm going to do something here.
Yeah, いらっしゃいだね、マス。
You know. Let me quickly do this. Yeah, because otherwise it'll just go to waste. Right, there you go. That's done. Okay, so is this who I think this is? Probably. So I think I should take a proper team this time. I think so. Let's do it. Let me take a proper team. So, by proper team, I mean a little bit of tweaking I'm gonna do. Let me bring in my Custodia. No, wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, wait a minute. Why Custodia? I need Skadi here. There she is. Right. Okay. Then I need my Gamma. I'm going to switch this out. To this. Wait, which bond is he in? A little bit more. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep it at that for now. I think this will be enough for this one at least. It's level 80, so you did it. You drove them all off. Although I couldn't quite tell what you summoned. What was? Yeah, that was, you know, a secret. Gotcha. Well, I can't blame you for wanting to keep your noble phantasm details to yourself. Just keep it up, okay? Hey, Fujimaru over here. What is it? We've got a brigade of riders heading this way. Noble phantasms locked and loaded. Oh my god, it's... Oh no. I thought it would be Constantinos. Okay, that actually is not okay. Because Kama is single target. I can't hold them all off on my own. Well, actually I probably could, but I don't think the gate and ramparts behind it would make it through that. Can you summon some more servants sturdy enough to hold out? I'll try. Hold out. Great, I hate to ask of you, but right now I need you to push yourself as hard as you can. Oh no, is this okay? Bruh, this is not good. I thought it was Constantinos, so I brought a single target. Oh lord, nah man. Yeah, okay, back out. 5 turns. I ain't doing that with this. No, I need to bring back my normal team. Like, I can probably survive that, but I why would I? Where I can just get a proper team more suited for this. You know, my normal team. Like, where is Konyanskaya? Morgan. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Like, I could have survived with that, but I feel like, why should I? Where I can take the easy way out. Like, they've told us to survive. If I just wipe out the enemies, you know, it'll be all fine. Like, just look at this. I think I can wipe these out. They'll all unleash the noble phantasm, but they will only be able to unleash the noble phantasm if they're alive. You know, so there you go.
いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請いなさい。落ちよ、ロードレスキャメロット。
Alright, there we go. Good, okay.
さて、どこから潰したもあまり悩ませないように。楽しくなるでしょう。イノベーションを始めます。目に映るもん、よく言いました。
That's number 2.
いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請いなさい。落ちよ、ロードレスキャメロット。
Huh. Number 3.
それは絶えず見た滅びの世、最果てにありながら鳥は明日の私、ロードレスキャメル。
Okay. Alright, now this will be a bit trickier.
あまり悩ませない。楽しくなるでしょう。
I'm gonna put this on.
いい判断です。目を背けないで。よく言いました。分断する。吹っ飛びなさいです。魔女ですね。
Okay.
ご用件はいかほど？いい判断です。まあ大胆、目障りですね。モルゴー、後ろです。
Well, I do have my guts with me. Right. Yeah, there you go. Damn it! Retreat! Retreat! Phew, we got them. Don't look up. This is an audio only call. Okay. You can push yourself beyond your limits if you want, but remember, you're not just fighting for yourself out there. Actually, on second thought, if doing so involves even an iota of risk, don't push yourself at all. What if I push myself just a little? Did I not just tell you? No? Damn it. Now quit it unless you have to file extra reports later. Master, I don't always agree with the director, but I definitely do here. Please try to conserve your strength and rest when you can. You still have a long road ahead of you. Let's not forget, you're also Charles the Great right now. Yes, even if you obviously wish you could forget it. Now, get back here already. Sometime later, the reinstatement run's forces began to withdraw. There you go. The first battle was over. The righteous realm had won. Wow. Well, there you go. That is what happens when Sherlock Holmes is making the strategy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Right, so I'll be ending that here. We are still in the middle of the battle. The battle will continue. unless and until one of them loses, I'm guessing. So yeah, let's wait and see. And I'm sure the revenge realm will pop immediately out when we are all tired out. The revenge realm will probably come out of their den and try to attack us. So yeah, let's see. All right, that was today's video. So yeah, we completed section number 14. We are now in section 15. Like 40% of the story still left. Don't know how this is going to go and how this is going to end, but obviously yeah, we're like in the middle of the battle now. We're like in the main part. I think we have fallen into the main part now. I think it will continue. The battle will continue for a while, and then after taking care of all of these, we still have to take care of the whole Moriarty situation. So that is also another thing. So let's wait and see how this goes. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. This was my gameplay for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow. So yeah, like I said, I'll try to do like the event gameplay one day, next day Traum, next day event gameplay again, like this one alternatively. I might miss 1 or 2 days, if I'm busy. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.